Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. Today we are making our very own DIY sugarless body scrub. I love this recipe so much because it's less sticky, it gets the job done, and it's very gentle on my skin. And I'm very excited to show you guys this tutorial because it's life-changing. I mean, what can we say? So let's get started. To start off, we're going to use jojoba meal. So whenever we make jojoba oil, we are grinding and applying pressure to the jojoba shrub. And once that process is done, we have jojoba meal. So it's the leftovers. So it's zero waste, so to speak. But jojoba meal is a very gentle skin exfoliant. Next, we are using Himalayan salt. I don't even have to rave about Himalayan salt because it's very healing to the skin and it's antiseptic. Next, we are using our grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is perfect for evening out the skin tone, and it's also anti-inflammatory, which is definitely something that we want in a body scrub. Next, we are using fractionated coconut oil. Coconut oil is the most perfect product you can use in a body scrub because it is a wonderful base for exfoliant. It easily absorbs into the skin, it protects the skin, and it also soothes the skin. Next, we are using Palmarosa essential oil. Yes, this is a new one, but Palmarosa essential oil is a multi-purpose oil. Palmarosa also helps with relieving stress, anxiety, grief. The smell is a very supportive and balancing oil. Next, we are using peppermint oil. We know that peppermint relieves pain. It prevents and reduces any type of nausea. It helps eliminate mucus. It helps to relax the body and boost blood circulation. Next, I just have a bowl here just to put our scrub in while we're mixing it all together. And then lastly, we're going to use my favorite wooden spoon. And if you don't have wood, it's fine. Just use anything that you have, but you do want to make sure that the bowl is big enough for your scrub. So let's assemble. Okay, so let's get our bowl and our spoon out, and we're going to assemble this body scrub. So first we're going to take about a half a cup of jojoba meal. This stuff is so gentle and mild on the skin versus sugar that can be a little bit abrasive for me. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way, but it gets pretty abrasive, especially if I'm using turbinado sugar or a more coarse sugar type consistency. So we're going to make sure and get that all into the bowl. Next, we're going to add our Himalayan salt. So I'm using about a tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt. This is a very small concentrated amount, but we need this Himalayan salt for its healing properties as well as its minerals. We know that salt has a lot of minerals in them. Epsom salt, Pink Himalayan salt, uh, they have a lot of good minerals, which is why it's very good to also soak in, Epsom salt or Pink Himalayan salt. And pro tip, if you don't have, Epsom salt on hand, I've done this where I put a little bit of Pink Himalayan salt in the tub, and it works just as fine as, the regular Epsom salt. So we're going to mix this up. Okay, so next we are going to use grapeseed oil. Now I'm using about 1 tablespoon of this oil, but you can always eyeball it. And the other thing that I always tell people, it really depends on the consistency that you want your scrub to be. So I know a lot of people who enjoy the more thick body scrub, not too much oil. But me personally, I love to feel the oil glide on my skin. So I'm gonna, go ham on the oil. But please feel free to make adjustments where needed. Next, we're gonna go in with our fractionated coconut oil. I'm using about a half of tablespoon of this coconut oil. You don't need much, and just mix it all up together. Like I said before, I like to have a more slimy, not slimy, that's not a really good word, a more loose consistency, because it glides better on my skin and it's easier to wash off, in my opinion. And once you get out the shower, you don't need as much product as far as oil or lotion, because you have used a really thick oil based body scrub. So that's another pro tip. So next, we're going to go in with our peppermint oil. Now, I only used about 5 to 6 drops of this oil because it's heavily concentrated and I didn't want to burn my skin off. You only need a little bit of this oil because it's 100% essential oil. Next, we're going to go in with our Palmarosa oil. I'm using about 10 drops of this oil. Please feel free to adjust the number of drops, or even change out the essential oils for something that you would like. Palmarosa has a very floral, gardeny, I don't know, scent. It smells so good. It puts you in the mind of like a rose essential oil, but it's very good. It's a very light and uplifting oil, and I love it. So let's stir it up. You guys, this scrub was extremely easy to make. It really only took, like a minute or two to actually mix everything together. And it's a very, low maintenance type of body scrub. Some of the ingredients that I use here, I'm sure we all have on hand, give or take a few things, such as the Palmarosa essential oil or the jojoba meal. I know at first I was very hesitant to use jojoba meal, but it is a very gentle type of consistency. It really soothes your skin, and it also shines and buffs your skin. And if you guys decide to try this recipe, please let me know in the comments down below, or tag a picture of it on Instagram. Also, this body scrub has a very cooling and calming sensation. It's perfect for trying to wind down in the bathtub or in the shower. It's just perfect. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends and family. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, and never stop being you, because you are exactly who you are supposed to be. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.